You're listening to Mammal Watching with Charles Foley and John Hall. You can find other episodes at mammalwatching.com/podcast.
My parents died when I was 9 years and was left in the hands of my grandparents. And my grandfather was basically a forester, like a poacher. And because he liked me, most times he would go with me, like to help carry the meat. I guided with Kibale National Park for close to 6 years. And in 2005, that's the time when I rediscovered a species of bird that was almost never seen for 50 years. That's the green-breasted Pitta. African golden cat, omwaga, is a species of cat that I grew up hearing about. They would come to our homes and take goats. Seeing omwaga for my first time, and it was right there. Never scared at all. I parked my car. It looked at me. I looked at it. I even left when it was still on the roadside, just in its own business. Not shy, never scared. It's like, wow, I was shaking. My heart was like, what? You would find every other creature in the forest, like the Alexander Kuzmases, all the genets, everything that moves in that forest, you'd collect it, you'd find it in the camera, but never the golden cat. So now I started cooking in my head. I'm like, what if I contacted Kaheru? Kaheru is one guy I know, I've known right from childhood. He used to be a poacher hunting with my grandfather. Kaheru being an ex-poacher, I had arrested him during my time when I was still working with Uganda Wildlife Authority. He knew, Harriet is back again. I'm like, I'm back now, but as a friend, and we need to talk. He was almost running because he first shut in his door and wanted to lock himself inside. So he also asked me, for how long have you put your cameras in the forest? I told him, it's now 2 months and we have completed nothing. Kaheru asked me, which spots have you put the cameras? I told him the several spots. This guy for sure knows the forest better than any ranger in Kibale National Park, better than any researcher in Kibale National Park. He's like, I don't know. He's just genius in the forest. So Kaheru told me, those places you've put in your cameras, you can even spend 10 years without anything. He even laughed at me and told me, you know what? I'm going to take you to 3 spots. If you don't get a golden cat within a week, don't pay me. That's what he told me. We had only 2 cameras and we followed him. Definitely, he was now the king of the forest. We checked our first camera after 1 week and we found it had a golden cat 3 days after we had set it.
If you'd like to listen to the full episode, then visit mammalwatching.com/podcast.